What's up, guys? Welcome back to Tech Nugget. Today we are going to talk about BLD Redux, VRLA Tech, and they pretty much represent the pre-built community right now. Please don't forget to subscribe so we can reach 250 subscribers. It would mean a lot, but enough with all that subscribe bullshit. Let's get right into the video. So here we are on the BLD Redux website. So if we go down here, we have these three PCs lined up. So let's click on the good one. This one, it says good, so it must be pretty damn good, right? It's about $1,200. What do you get for that? So you get an i5-10400F, that's a pretty good processor. At 1650, not even a super, just the 1650. At least you get 16 gigabytes dual channel, which is good. That's better than Digital Storm, who owns this company. A 500 gigabyte SSD, which is pretty damn good too. A liquid cooler, 4 free Cooler Master RGB fans, which are usually $72. That's pretty damn good. A Cooler Master TD500 RGB case. I really like this case. Like, the whole entire front panel is just mesh, and you can get that beautiful RGB in there. Also, this shows an air cooler. I don't know if you get an air cooler or a liquid cooler. It says liquid cooler. It charges you for a liquid cooler, so you better get one. You also get a 600 watt ATX 80 plus gold power supply, a B460 chipset Intel motherboard. It doesn't say what B460 it is, just says it's a B460, so do with that what you will. Some wireless Wi-Fi adapters, Windows 10 Home, plus a USB recovery stick, which is, you actually get it activated, which is pretty nice, and a build setup testing and warranty for $75. That markup, $75, that's pretty good. That's pretty good build fee. It's better than Litex. It's just that the 1650, just the 1650 isn't enough. You should at least be getting a 1660 Super. My PC, for example, has a 10400F and a 1660 Super, and it cost a grand total of $900. So, for $1,200, you should probably be, I don't know, going a little cheaper. Actually, no, I always bitch about that, so. For this amount of money, I think instead of a liquid cooler, you probably could have just gotten this air cooler, which it's pretty nice. It's from a company called Vetro. It's only $30, so you save $45, which it's a pretty damn good air cooler. It's got some chunky heat sinks on it. It's got a chunky fan. It's RGB. It adds FPS. It's great. But instead, you get a fucking liquid cooler, which is overkill as hell. Next up, the Cooler Master TD500 RGB case. This case, it's really nice. It's expensive, though. It's way too expensive, in my opinion. Well, it's not too expensive. It's just the case that they shouldn't have used for this. They should have used the cheaper case if they're trying to get price to performance. But, nope, they use a $100 fucking case instead of, like, an $80 one. Also, you can get a cheaper B450 motherboard from MSI. That's $10 cheaper, so this is about... You could have saved maybe $80 to $90 with this build. Instead, you don't. Other than that, it's alright. But then again, it's $1,200 for a 1650 10400F combination. I'd probably go a little less hard on the CPU, maybe a 9400 instead of a 10400. That's just a request maybe, though. I think at least the 1660 is necessary in a $1,200 build, though. That's just my 2 cents. Now let's move on to the next PC. So, it's about $200 more, sitting at $1,400. So, what's it got? Better processor, maybe? Let's look. Alright, here we got all the stats. It's got more storage. It's got the same memory. I guess that's fine. And it's got the same processor. But the graphics is a bit better, so let's look. Alright, Intel i5-10400F, yep. We get a GTX 1660. Not a GTX 1660 Super also, and it's about the price of an RTX 3070, or what an RTX 3070 should be. Oh, wait, sorry, I messed up. We get an RTX 1660. Right. The good old RTX 1660. I love that card. But... Going past that, we also get 16 gigabytes of RAM. We also get a 2 terabyte hard drive instead of no hard drive, which I guess that's alright for games if you're pretty heavy on games, or if you want to download Fortnite 10 times over. You also get the liquid cooler, which It's still for the 10400F. You probably could just use that air cooler I just mentioned. You also get the free 4 Cooler Master fans, the same case, the same power supply, another B460 motherboard, wireless AC connector. I think that's what it's called, don't bully me. And yep, you get activated Windows 10 and the $75 build fee. So for about like $230 more, I feel like you should be getting at least the 1660 Super. An RTX 1660 Super, my bad. But the 1660, it's a good card. It's just that something that's $500 less, such as mine, shouldn't perform better than it. I'm pretty sure this is let's look at the customize option. This is something else that I have an issue with this company with. The customize option doesn't really give you any options. Like, they're selling an RTX 3060 for $620, which that's pretty damn good actually, because those things cost about $1,000 right now. So I guess $450 for a 1660 is. Here, let's check, shall we? Let's give it a look. So I guess, yeah, maybe I can give him a pass on that, because this 1660 is going for about $800 near. This is the MSI one. Let's get this EVGA one. What does this one cost? $611. Jesus Christ. This MSI. This other MSI one. It's a Gigabyte one. Let's see what the Gigabyte costs. Is it even available? See all buying options. It's about $600 too, so. Wait a minute, did I just... Oh wait, this is a 1060. This is a 1060! For $600! That's a 1060! Holy shit. Fuck me, a 1650 Super costs $615. Anyways, back to this build. This, once again, I'm gonna say it again. This company is owned by Digital Storm, I'm pretty sure. So, Digital Storm is really successful, so I feel like they shouldn't be rising the prices this much, just because of the graphics card pandemic. But, on to the final PC. It's got basically the same storage as the last one. Here it is. It doesn't have a name. The Intel Core i7 10700K, and an RTX. So, the RTX 3070, it costs about $1,600 right now. So, yeah, I won't rip too much into this build. But I feel like for $2,000, you should be getting at least 32 gigabytes of RAM. That's just a thought. You also get the same liquid cooler, which it's a little more reasonable now on a 10700K, because this is an overclockable CPU. And you also get a Z490 motherboard instead of B460, so that's pretty damn good. I think you can overclock. Yeah, you can overclock on a Z490. You get an 850 watt power supply. It's ATX 80 plus gold. You get the same case as you get with all of them. And yeah, that's about it. So for 2K, well for 2.1K, I feel like you get a CPU upgrade, which is nice. You get an RTX 3070, which is nice. The storage is fine, I guess. I don't know what this used to be. It probably used to be around 1800. But other than that, the only thing I would upgrade is definitely the RAM. RAM prices aren't too high right now. I think a good 32 gigabyte kit costs about $140. Not RGB. This is also not RGB. So yeah, let's see what they think it is. Memory. 32 gigabytes does not cost $200. Let's just debunk this real quick. So yes, this Team Group kit. This is a perfectly fine kit. You can get it for $160. That's pretty good deal. 2x16, 3200 megahertz. That's actually faster RAM for $50 less. So yeah, I would definitely recommend, if you're gonna get this computer, which I highly recommend. I wouldn't say that you shouldn't get it. I would say that you should wait. This company was looking really good in the beginning, and now it's becoming a little overpriced. Once again, it's Digital Storm. It's Digital Storm's fault, because they own the company, and they probably shouldn't be raising prices this much. But let's move on to VRLA Tech. Now, here we are. This is VRLA Tech's website. It's quite nice, I have to say. I like their website, but that's not what we're here for. We're here for these 3 PCs. All the other ones, these ones are absolutely fine, but if I were to give a recommendation, These only come with 2 black case fans. God damn it. These only come with 2 black case fans, so I definitely recommend these higher end ones. These ones are definitely fine, these cheaper ones with only 2 case fans. But these ones from the Apollo on, you should at least get 4 to 6. So these 3, these little shit PCs. Let's start with the Rogue because it's the cheapest, so the worst. So what do you get? You get a Core i3 9100F and an AMD Radeon RX 570. It's the 4GB card, I'm fairly sure. So you can get a better CPU cooler, which the stock cooler for the 9100F is absolutely fine. That's kind of unnecessary. You do get 16GB of RAM, which that's pretty good. High speed, I don't know what they mean by that. Oh god. That shouldn't be... Okay, so it's not confirmed that you'll get dual channel, which I didn't see that before. That's definitely not very good. So the base system, it costs $750. Oh, it's out of stock, which I guess makes sense. But for $750, I saw this system used to be $600, so they raised the price $150. And well, for $750, I'm gonna say it right now, you could have, like, back in the day, back when this shit wasn't going on, you can get like a 1660 Super in this bitch for $750 and like a 10400, maybe a 9400F. But now you only get an RX 570 and a 9300F, or 9100F. So I'm kind of sad about that. It's the GPU drought, but VRLA Tech, I think they've been around longer than Digital Storm, but I don't think they have a father company, so they're kind of on their own at this point. But so I kind of understand it more for them raising prices. $150 isn't as outrageous as $250 like Digital Storm did to build Redux. So I'm not going to go on this PC too much because in the current climate, $750 for this PC, that's not too bad of a deal, I guess. The issue comes in with the VRLA Tech Aurora. God damn it. Right here, this bitch. It's $899, which, if I haven't told you enough, that's the price of my PC. So what do you think you're getting? Maybe it says it right fucking there, so I can't ask that. For $899, once again, 10400F 1660 Super, that's what I got. This is what you get for $899 from VRLA Tech. You get either a Ryzen 3 3200G or an i3 9100F, which is the exact same processor. Well, 3200G is better, but you also get a 1650 Super, the 4GB card. There is only a 4GB card. I'm sorry for being a fucking idiot. So you can upgrade the CPU cooler, of course, but the stock cooler, the stock Wraith cooler, the stock Intel cooler, they're perfectly fine. You also get to choose the case color, which I find quite nice. And you get 16GB of RAM also. You get 120GB SSD. I would recommend at least the 256GB, but that's just me. What else do you get? You also get, I think you will get a 1TB hard drive with that, 2 standard black case fans, which that's fine. That's absolutely fine for this this little weak boy system. So I was actually, I'm gonna say right now, I was gonna get this computer, and then it rose $100. Then it rose another $100. It was $699 before. Toasty Bros did a video on it. It was a damn good deal. $699 for GTX 1650 Super and a 3200G. That's really not that bad. $700 for that PC. Like, this is a pretty well balanced computer, so that's pretty damn good. But they rose the price $200. The price is on par with my computer, so that's basically 1650 Super versus its bigger brother 1660 Super, which is also 10400F versus 9300F, 9100F, or 3200G. $899 is just a scam for this computer. I will show you right now. My computer still costs $899. Right here. So, see this? i5-10400. Mine has the i5-10400F model. And the 1660 Super. You also get 16GB of dual channel memory. So, yeah, this is just a better computer. If you want to sacrifice looks for performance, then I would definitely recommend getting this, the Legion 5i, Tower 5i, over the Aurora. Alright, last PC. This one is about on par performance-wise with my PC, if not a little less. So, let's see what it has. It has a Ryzen 5 2600, which is a pretty good 6-core 12-thread processor, and an AMD Radeon RX 5500 XT, which is about a 1660 Super equivalent. It's just a little bit worse. So what do you get with this PC? You get a B450 motherboard, also 120GB SSD. You should at least be getting a 250GB stock SSD at least. You get, once again, 2 standard black fans and the regular AMD Wraith cooler. The AMD Wraith cooler, the stock one, it's absolutely fine for the 2600. I would just recommend upgrading it at some point, as it's going to be quite noisy. So once again, 2 standard black case fans. I'd maybe get 3 for $37 extra, and that's a little bit of a scam. And the CPU, once again, it's absolutely fine. I would also get 250GB SSD. So to match my computer, basically, it also comes with a more powerful power supply. I didn't think I said that. To match my computer, you need $1,074. That's a little much. I bet this system was originally around the price of mine, so originally around $900. So it was probably a good deal back in the day. I'm just saying, VRLA Tech, BLD Redux, get your shit together. More BLD Redux, VRLA Tech. You're like, the problem with VRLA Tech is that they rose the prices because, well, they're a newer company. I don't think they've been on the gaming PC scene as long as BLD Redux or Digital Storm, basically. So yep, VRLA Tech, I'm sorry, your prices are too high. So why, you may ask, why is Lenovo just giving away 1660 Supers and i5-10400Fs, while VRLA Tech and BLD Redux are just dying? Well, it's simply because VRLA is still starting up, and this is really not good conditions for them, as I'm pretty sure they're a relatively new company, and then BLD Redux is owned by Digital Storm, so that explains most of it. And yeah, Lenovo knows what to do with their success. They put money into their PCs, they don't cheap out too hard on certain parts, so I'd recommend them. I have one of my own, I'm very satisfied with it, and I'm doing upgrade videos with it, so make sure you check those out, subscribe so you don't miss them. And if you buy one of these, it'll be helpful to you. So comment, like, and subscribe, and I will see you guys later in the next one.